Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we have 3 new resurrections coming. I don't know if there's an exact date out yet, but we will be getting them on the... Actually, it is on the 28th, and it's going to be Can't For Your Own Will, HIKONE, Grimmjow, and Nelliel. I kind of got spoiled on what they were, because I was listening to YouTube, and then it went to Death Smasher's video, and it started playing. And from what I could tell, they weren't all too amazing. Now, maybe the links are good, but, you know, the skills, I don't think these characters are going to be redeemable in any way. I haven't used them per se, but, like, looking at their abilities, Bruiser of 20%, Debilitator plus size 6 is not bad, Devastation of 40 isn't terrible, but only Frenzy plus 1, obviously, pretty outdated at this point. And then he only has Weakening, or HIKONE, I don't know. He only has Weakening, Paralysis Duration, Sprinter plus 2. I mean, nothing... I don't really know what they could give the character besides an SP boost. That's like the only thing I could see that would make the character genuinely like worth playing, unless it's just like a really fan favorite that you really enjoy or something like that. Like I think like the Nelliel and the Grimmjow. Like the Grimmjow looks fire. I think the Grimmjow actually looks like really cool. But, like, bro, look at the Bruiser plus 20, Devastation of 40, Fire Duration. Like, it's almost the exact same kit, but just a worse debilitator almost. But, yeah, let's just hop into this. Obviously, I'm very sorry on how blurry it might look. It's just the best they got. But, from what I can tell, he ended up getting an innate skill of Havoc plus 20%. So, that's always good. Havoc is incredibly helpful. And then an attainable soul trait of strong attack damage inflicted at full stamina plus 20%. So I believe that's the exact same one as the 1000-Year Blood War Toshiro. So this character is a little bit less niche or less rare compared to the zombie Toshiro. Because unless you're summoning a 1000-Year Blood War banners, there's just no way you can get them or get that Toshiro. I don't know how often this... or how easy it is to get this character. It's Can't For Your Own World, so I assume it's like almost just as hard, to be honest. Like I assume they're like basically as rare. Now with 1000-Year Blood War coming out more often, I think it's a bit easier to get 1000-Year Blood War, to be honest. Especially that zombie Toshiro. He's re-ran like 2 or 3 of them just this year alone. And then I believe he got damage to weakened enemies plus 20%, and with only Frenzy plus 1 and no increased status summon chance, seems pretty useless. And then a berserker value of an extra 20%. So like, it's not bad. It's definitely like, oh, that's nice. But like, I don't think I would show off these characters, to be honest. I think all of mine are like 1 out of 5, besides maybe the Nelliel. I think she might be 5 out of 5. I'm not sure. I think I have one of the Centaur ones 5/5, but I think it's the Heart one. So, oh well. But the Grimmjow, he has Bruiser of 20%, Debilitator plus 2, Devastation plus 40, Fire Duration minus 100, Frenzy plus 1, and Sprinter plus 1, and a Strong Attack Damage plus 20%. So let's see what he got. He ended up getting Havoc as well, so that's good. That's really nice. Unless he already had it, I'm not too sure. He had damage inflicted at low stamina plus 24%. Literally an unusable soul trait, to be honest. Like, unless they really bring something here into the game where low stamina is meta, which I would love. I would love if they would do that, but I just don't see it happening, you know? He has a damage to lacerated enemies plus 30%, and then he has a increased status ailment chance against mind or wrong. Oh my god, mind or wrong. Mind enemies would be fine. It would be fine. But Mind a Wrong Car is so niche, it just kills off any chance of you using them. I can't remember the last character that had it, but I remember, I want to say it was like Ninny or something. I don't know, I could definitely be wrong. But the fact that you have to like inflict it against a certain attribute and a certain like killer is very aggravating. Like obviously for a character of this like age, it makes sense to only put them against enemies that they have killer against, but it's still just like kind of annoying, you know. I guess since it's like a really old character, it's not that big of a deal because I don't think he would have enough damage. Like he has like almost no damage. You're not inflicting a status on it unless you're fighting in a wrong car at this point, and even then I doubt you will. I don't know how good their strong attacks are, but only a frenzy plus 1, no increased chance. Very unlikely, to be honest. He did end up picking the strong attack recharge at minus 12%, which is probably like the best thing he got, to be honest. Like, without recharge, a unit's just kind of like dead in the water for like half the fight, to be honest, or half the match, half the stage, I guess. So really glad that he picked up that at least. But other than that, nothing too crazy. As for the Nelliel, she has a Berserker of 40% and a Bruiser of 8. Dude, that's some crazy Bruiser. 80% Bruiser is wild. Debilitator plus 5 seconds. Devastation plus... Okay, so she has Devastation, Bruiser, and Berserker. Okay, what is she gonna pick up then? She has Poise and Sprinter plus 1. Is she supposed to be like a PvP character? I don't know. She does have weakening in all of her skills. Strong attack recharge minus 12%, so probably not. Is she an arena character? I have no idea. So she ended up picking up long reach. Okay, so that kind of sounds like she's a PvP character. And then damage to weakened enemies plus 20%. Oh, that's kind of interesting, because beforehand it used to be like I think it was the Grimmjow and then the Jushro was the only ones with this, or something along these lines, with this sort of damage to X enemies, like whatever status summit they had. That's not bad, because now at least this way. But I don't know if you would want to take out, you know, it as a link. Like, let's say like your T20 ability, would you take out full stamina or whatever? You know, like instead of a full stamina and recharge link character, would you swap this in and then put like full stamina and like SP on your character as your T20 ability or something? Not too sure how it would go, but and then she ended up picking up a 20% more Bruiser. Is that a 40% more Berserker? Oh my god. Okay. She got Havoc. So she got Havoc. She got no more Devastation. Did her Debilitator increase? No. She got increased status ailment chance against Technique, Attribute, Arankars. So, yet again, only going for Arankars, I guess. It's not that big of a deal since it's the same. It's a really old character. And then Team Party Power Attribute, Arankar damage to status ailments affected it. Holy dear god. So much text for one ability. Like, I get what they're going for here, but like, I still don't know how often she's going to be inflicting her status ailment, considering she doesn't even have a frenzy or a flurry or anything. So like, her strong attacks aren't hitting as many times. Dude, the fact that she has 100% Bruiser is wild, and then 80% Berserker, that's crazy to see. That it just seems so weird. So she's definitely like a hybrid character, it looks like. It just seems so weird. I don't know why. Like, I don't think any of them are going to be good. Like, I would have preferred, you know, they give her like a Frenzy plus 1 or a Frenzy plus 2, but like, would she even want Frenzy? I'm not sure. It looks like she's supposed to be a nag character, but then she has Recharge, and then she has a high Berserker value. I have no idea what this character is going for, but either way, a pretty solid upgrade, I would say. Pretty solid. Nothing crazy. Unfortunately, it's nothing insane. But either way, that is the Resurrections. Let me know down below what you guys think. Are you guys excited for the Camp for Your Own World Resurrections? Because now this means that Tokinada, which is probably the people's like most sought after resurrection, Tokinada, the Tsukishima, the PvP character, are probably like the two main ones that people think of whenever they think of Camp for Your Own World. There is also the Kenpachi. Did the Kenpachi already resurrect? I already forgot, to be honest. If we go to Kenpachi. Camp for Your Own World. I don't believe he has. Right? Yeah, he is not. I'd be down to see his resurrection. I'm kind of curious what they could give him. Maybe make him an actual usable potion character. Who knows? But yeah. Either way, that is going to do it for the video. Comment down below who you're most excited for, or if you even care at all. I think they're just going to be orbs at the end of the day. They're going to be releasing on the 27th again, if I'm not mistaken. The 28th. 28th. My bad. So be prepared for the 28th. And yeah, take care and peace out.